Hi, I'm Alex and I play bass.
Hello, my name is Oscar and I play guitar and I sing.
Yeah, I'm Guy and I play drums.
So you're currently touring with Grand Magus at the moment. How's that tour been going?
It's been going great, yeah. They're really nice guys and the crew is really nice, and also there's a British band really called Asomvel. And yeah, they're crazy dudes. So it's been really, really fun.
Yeah, definitely. It's been quite an experience. Though it's only been this is our third date today. Yeah. So we just
obviously more to go,
Yeah.
2 weeks or something.
How have the crowd responded to you? Because being a sport band is always a difficult one. As sometimes people just don't care. Sometimes it goes down brilliantly. So.
Exactly. Well, we always get really good response, because we try to give it 110% live, but we'll play for your mother and a dog, if that were the case, So we're not really thinking in numbers,
Yeah. So you played Manchester on Wednesday, I believe.
Yeah.
That's where I'm from. So
great.
Yeah, very cool.
What do you remember of that show?
Well,
Was that the first one of the?
That's the first one on the tour.
Yeah, it was very fun. Yeah, it was a nice venue and
Good crowd, yeah.
good crowd. Yeah, it was very well for the first day.
Yeah, exactly. We were a bit stiff, I remember that. We were like, a little bit tense, playing in front of foreign people.
I think the first gig of any tour is always sort of ironing out the creases as such.
And you're jet
you got to
lagged
warm
and,
up after a few shows and stuff.
Definitely.
There seems to be a lot of hype surrounding the band, especially with the release of Voyage and then with this tour and stuff. Are you aware of the hype and does it help you to have hype, or does it sort of add pressure onto performances and that sort of thing?
No, we're never really stressed about anything, But we're loving that, people are talking about the band,
Yeah, it's really surreal. And magazines like Metal Hammer and Caravan, actually sent a photographer especially to Iceland just to
photograph
us for 10 hours and went back. But it was pretty. Yeah, it's been really a roller coaster ride just for the last year or so.
Yeah.
It's been really fun. I mean, album's been doing pretty good, so I'm really happy.
Am I right in saying you were all really, really young when you formed the band? I mean, you're still young now, but I mean, how old were you when you formed?
Well, we started. Me and Oscar started the band when we were 12 years old.
Yeah.
So 8 years ago. Then 2 years ago, Alex joined the band, and it's just been very fun.
Yeah, it's been crazy, to say the least.
Yeah, very crazy.
I mean, had you just started out playing then when you formed the band?
Yeah, we just started jamming in blues and Cream covers and
stuff like that. Exactly. But that was the first year maybe, and then we kind of just took it upon ourselves to write our own material and keep it that way. We don't really like to cover at all.
No, no.
It's kind of funny though, Cream covers. It kind of sounds like something you would buy in a bakery,
Yeah, cream covers.
Yeah, I'd like some cream covers, please.
I think when I reviewed the album, I did think that I can't remember what the opening track had a really big Cream element to me.
Okay.
Rush cover Crossroads. And to me, it sounded like Rush playing that.
I read that review. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's pretty. You could say that. That's kind of like Rush meets Cream. It's a bit more technicality but still bluesy.
Totally.
It's a nice sound.
Yeah.
What I find interesting about you guys is not to there's a lot of sort of retro revivalism going on with Graveyard and Witchcraft and Blues Pills and all these great bands, but you've got that Cream vibe and all the classic rock, but at the same time you've got the progressive sound as well. The King's Voyage is it 11, 12 minutes or something?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I mean we listen to a lot of different music, and we don't really think we're not really that interested in capturing
the exact same thing.
Exact same thing. We want to create we of course love this music, and we just want to make something a bit more powerful. I mean, we listen to a bunch of contemporary music like Mastodon and
Queens of Stone Age, Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah, whatever.
Mastodon are again another band. Got that really progressive element.
Oh yeah,
even if the songs are quite short.
Exactly. They're so nice because they combine metal and 70s prog rock. It's kind of a nice. I only want to do it the way I really enjoy it. For me at least. I don't know.
Is King's Voyage a song that you would play live?
Well, yeah, we do. We have. Yeah, we played the live.
Yeah.
When the song's that long, it's on. If you're a support band as well, it's not eats a lot.
No.
The setup.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we have like a 90-minute gig,
Yeah.
we usually play King's Voyage.
Actually, yeah. I mean, if we get an hour, we probably do it. I don't know. Like, especially now when we're supporting the album, you know, following it through. But yeah, I think it's really fun playing that one live because though it's 12 minutes, people stick through it. Like, they're listening, and it's a bit different live, like with the vocal echo things, and it's
also
really fun.
It also just like it's always different every time, you know. Like, you know, there's so much space to do everything because it's like a do everything track, you know.
Like in the psychedelic chapters, sometimes we can like. We did a gig in Iceland when the song probably lasted 15 minutes, 20 minutes or something. But
so do you explore this sort of improvisation?
Improvisation is a very big thing.
Everybody can basically take off. Like Guðjón just start soloing and we just back off, and then he comes with something new and we build on that, and maybe he can take the lead, or maybe whatever. He's just really big on improvisation.
For me, because I'm a guitarist myself, like when you're playing your own songs, you've got the riffs and whatever, and they've got to stay the same. But when you've got those moments where you can go off and it's like a freeing sort of thing, to take off and
exactly.
Yeah, totally.
It's when if you had a bad day or something and you're really just improvising, playing. If I play note for note the solos I play, I think I'd just be pretty pissed. Like,
it becomes mechanical though.
Yeah, exactly.
You sort of disconnect from the feel.
Exactly. And there's only one guitarist that I feel that really pulls that off, and that's David Gilmour. He plays because his solos are so much part of the music. So it's very few people that I enjoy listening to playing the same solo as on the album.
How important is the band chemistry then when you're doing all these?
Very.
Because I mean, like, it's a risk to do it in front of a live audience. Because if you mess up,
I mean, we're all best friends.
Yeah.
I mean, just
So,
in the world.
Yeah. So like. So if you mess up, nobody's gonna be like, "Hey, you freaking messed up, man." It's just like, whatever. Like,
you can always
no
laugh it off.
There's always, you know, when we're playing, there's always like some special chemistry between us, and you know, you can kind of play with it.
It's kind of like sex, but without all the penises, you know.
Yeah.
It's an interesting image. So is that how you tend to write your songs into, like, when you're having a jam, is it jam orientated where one of you just takes a riff or a beat and then that's where the songs come from?
Yeah, it's either that, we come in and we just play and somehow we come up with riffs, and sometimes it's Alexander will write something at home.
Sometimes we just like pick random numbers and like combine them into a song, and read passages from the Bible and it just comes to us. Gets sent to us in mail from God, you know.
It sounds like Dave Mustaine or something.
Yeah. We're not that Christian though. Like
part of any band's sort of rise from just like being kids starting out is being signed by a major label, which is what you've done with Nuclear Blast now. So how influential, how helpful, have they been?
They've been extremely helpful. Just ever since we were a bit scared when we signed with them that we might get lost in the pile of new bands, but I mean, ever since we signed with them, it's just they've been doing crazy good work for us. And doing everything extremely, professionally and well, and
extremely hardworking people.
Every office is the same. Like UK and the US, they're all just like it's like they work 24/7, you know. Because like how else would they do all this shit?
Exactly, but I mean they've helped us so much. I mean, people really look to Nuclear Blast as a higher power, and they're just what's good, what's new, and when they say this is okay, people listen to that, and it's been great.
Sometimes,
I think they're one of them labels as well in terms of new bands, like, because they've got such a good array of bands. When a band is signed to Nuclear Blast, you instantly think they must be quite good. You sort of almost have an allegiance to them before you've even heard of it that way.
Yeah, and of course, like, not that it matters really to us, but when we tell people, they ask you, what label are you on? And we're like, Nuclear Blast, and they're just like, I have to check you out, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
And so I'll round up, just one more question. What happens after this tour then? Is it more touring? Do you go back to writing?
We are after we finish the UK tour, we go on another tour in Europe.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll move to Denmark. So it's easier for us to do festivals and tour in Europe. We got a few festivals in the summer. Bakken, Summer Breeze, Stone from the Underground.
Roadburn. Stone from the Underground.
And then we have a tour in the making in the autumn.
So that's basically the plan.
Yeah.